Chris with the Meeples Market, and we're doing an unboxing of the new Disney Gargoyles game from that old cartoon back from the 90s that everybody loves. So, this is one of those games from Ravensburger that doesn't come shrink wrapped. It has these 4 clear stickers on it that you can either cut or peel off and ruin your box. So I already cut mine open. Let's get this bad boy opened up. My box is crushed on the side, so it's a little hard to get open. We've got a instruction book. Gargoyles Awakening. 1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles. Pretty small rulebook overall, 11 pages. Looks like the last 2 pages, though, are the instructions for assembling the 3D cardboard buildings. And then setup. Looks like a good text and picture. Everything you need there. All right. Next, looks like this is the game board, and it's got little slits in it to hold the buildings. The backside's pretty cool. It's got some nice gargoyle art on it. You can see that. It's a pretty small board. Okay, and then we've got some punch board that is wrapped in plastic. Two punch boards. I think these are all the pieces for the building. So I'm gonna unbox the rest of it, and at the end I'll put the buildings together so we can see what those look like. This is a bag filled with looks like standees, pre-punched out cardboard standees. I think it's for the enemies. And there's a couple of these little square black tokens as well. So a handful of pre-punched out punchies, that's cool. And a floppy disk. Next thing, we've got some dice. These are cool. They're gray and they have little. So they're like a darker gray with a lighter gray speckled inside, so they kind of look like stone, marble-ish. A little plasticky, glossy feeling, but good enough. They got a lightning bolt and then scratch marks and then blanks on the sides. We've got little clippy things for the cardboard stands to go in. 2 decks of cards. Alright, on the first deck of cards, we've got they're all the same color. They have this gray back to them, but they've got different symbols on them, on the backs. And then the front has got some card art at the top, and then just the effects printed down at the bottom for what the cards do. Alright, and the second one has, it looks like character cards because they have the different characters' faces on the back. This is Lexington. If Lexington is not your favorite gargoyle, get on out of here. We're not friends. Yeah. And then each character's cards have the characters on them, and then the effects at the bottom. So that's cool. Got, looks like more pieces for the buildings. Some nice looking player boards. There's a little health meter here. I think one of those clips goes on the side of it. And then, yeah, we got player boards for the different characters. your boy Lexington, Hudson, Brooklyn, Broadway, Goliath, and Elisa. Pretty cool. I like this a lot. Each character's got their own special ability. And then these look like 4 different like missions. Has the layout, the setup on the back, and then the front side tells you the rules and the win and lose conditions for each one. So it looks like the game comes with 4 different ones. Last thing we got is the minis. From what I've seen, yeah, the minis only come with the 6 for the heroes. The villains are just the cardboard standees. But they did a sweet thing here. The minis are printed in their colored plastic, and they've got that same sort of speckle that's on the dice. So it's like a light green color, and then there's dark green speckles throughout, so it looks more like stone, marbly stuff. A red one with dark speckles in it. This light purple with dark ones. Yeah, these are cool. Since they're gargoyles, they're made out of stone. And then since Eliza's a human, hers is just regular plastic that you'd see on a mini. These look sweet. And then the box. It's got 3 little compartments. One for the cards, looks like one for the components, and then one for everything else. Let me see. It might fit sleeves cards. I'm not sure. If it does, it's going to be real tight. Otherwise, though, that's it. That's the game box. Components. Looks cool. I'm going to go ahead and get this terrain set up so we can see how that looks. All right, we got these things put together. Took me a little bit. They're functional. Some of the joints aren't that great, but at the same time, it's like a $30 Ravensburger game. The 3D stuff is cool. I mean, this is a cool thing to add into the game. This one particularly doesn't feel that sturdy. A lot of the pieces keep wanting to fall out. But that's it. That's everything the game's got. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate having you guys here. If you like the video, feel free to like, subscribe so you can see when we post new content. And look out, we're going to go ahead and try to get this set up so we can get some plays in and get some first impressions out. Have a good one.